Former NBA champion Glen has been sentenced to 40 months in prison for his part in a scheme to defraud the league's health care plan out of millions of dollars, according to federal court records from the Southern District of New York. Davis, 38, was one of 18 former NBA players who were indicted in October 2021 after allegedly participating in a widespread scheme to defraud the NBA's health care by submitting nearly $4 million in false and fraudulent claims to be reimbursed for medical and dental services that had not actually been provided. Davis, whose nickname while he played in the NBA was Big Baby, was also ordered to pay $80,000 in restitution, according to court documents. In November, Davis was found guilty of wire fraud, healthcare fraud, conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud and conspiracy to make false statements related to healthcare matters, court documents show. When approached for comment by CNN, Davis' attorney noted his intent to appeal but declined to comment further. Former NBA player Terrence Williams was also convicted in the case, court documents show. Williams, who has been called the leader of the conspiracy by prosecutors, pleaded guilty to aggravated identity theft and conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud and wire fraud in 2022, according to a judgment order. He received a 10-year prison sentence and 3 years of supervised release in August 2023. In addition to his prison term, Williams was to forfeit $653,672 and to pay restitution in the amount of $2,500,000, court documents show. A total of 18 people were arrested by the FBI following the 2021 indictment by Manhattan federal prosecutors. In 2021, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York at the time, Audrey Strauss, said the ringleader Williams allegedly obtained fraudulent medical and dental invoices, sent those invoices to his co-conspirators, who then submitted the claims to the plan, which paid most of their claims for procedures they never received. The scheme, Strauss said, began around November 2017. Each person allegedly tried to claim between $65,000 to as much as $420,000 in fraudulent medical service reimbursements, Strauss said. She said in many cases, the people submitting the invoices were nowhere near the location where they claimed to be receiving treatments. One former NBA player, Strauss said, submitted a bill for $48,000 claiming he had 4 sedation and root canals and crowns on 8 teeth on December 20, 2018, at an office in Beverly Hills, California. But Strauss said on that date, travel records and even publicly available box scores show the man was actually playing professional basketball in Taiwan. The alleged ringleader and mastermind was sentenced last year to 10 years in prison. Prosecutors say Williams used his people's skills to entice others to aid in his $5 million health care fraud after he'd frittered away substantial earnings from his professional career. Terrence Williams, 36, of Seattle, was also ordered to forfeit more than $650,000 and to pay $2.5 million in restitution for ripping off the NBA's health and welfare benefit plan between 2017 and 2021 with the help of a dentist in California and doctors in California and Washington state. Profits were generated by claims for fictitious medical and dental expenses. Prosecutors said fraudulent invoices created by the medical professionals were processed by other people whom Williams recruited to defraud the plan, which provides health benefits to eligible active and former NBA players and their families. You were yet another player who frittered away substantial earnings from the period of time when you were playing basketball professionally, Judge Valerie E. Caproni told him. You should have had enough money to be set for life, but you don't. Williams was picked number 11 in the 2009 draft by what was then the New Jersey Nets. Before his career ended in 2013, he played for the Nets, Boston Celtics, Houston Rockets and Sacramento Kings. Williams had pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit health care and wire fraud and aggravated identity theft in a case that resulted in criminal charges against 18 former NBA players. So far, 13 have pleaded guilty to charges. Of those who have been sentenced, many have received time served or probation, meaning they didn't have to go to prison. At least 10 of the ex-players paid kickbacks totaling about $230,000 to Williams, authorities said. For the most part, the ex-players charged had journeyman careers playing for several different teams and never reached anywhere close to the enormous stardom or salary that top players command. Still, the 18 players made a combined $343 million during their on-court NBA careers, not counting outside income, endorsements, or what any may have made playing overseas. Before the sentence was announced, Williams choked up repeatedly as he blamed his crime on stupidity and greed, and said he regretted that his incarceration will keep him from his 6 children, 2 of whom are now adults. "I 1,000,000% take full accountability for my role in this case," he said. He added that he came to court humble and humiliated as he blamed his turn toward crime in part on an opioid addiction that developed after he took painkillers to cope with the pain of lingering injuries from his professional career. The judge, though, said it appeared that he used his big personality to lure friends and others to join him in a scheme to steal money because he didn't want to seek legitimate employment. She said his behavior was extortionate, aggressive. And his motivation, she added, was greed. "You think first and foremost about yourself and not others," Caproni said. She said she was going to require him to participate in a program that teaches how to manage money. As for what happened to his NBA earnings, she said, "My guess is it was just frittered away on stupid stuff." U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said the defendant who played for Louisville in college recruited medical professionals and others to carry out a criminal conspiracy and maximize illegal profits. Williams not only lined his pockets through fraud and deceit, but he also stole the identities of others and threatened a witness to further his criminal endeavors. For his brazen criminal acts, Williams now faces years in prison. Williams has been incarcerated since May 2022, when prosecutors alleged that he sent threatening phone texts to a witness in the case. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the channel.